For years, Iran's missile program was seen as a tool designed mainly for regional defense. Yet recent reports suggest a far more ambitious development may be underway. Rumors from Tehran hint at the unveiling of a new missile, possibly capable of crossing oceans and striking targets thousands of kilometers away. Though unverified, the very idea of such a weapon has fueled intense debate among global security experts and drawn the attention of intelligence circles worldwide. According to Iranian state-linked outlets like Press TV and Mehr News, the missile in question, named Khorramshahr-5, could allegedly reach a range of around 12,000 kilometers. If those figures are correct, Iran would possess the ability to hit targets as far as New York or Washington, D.C. Reports also claim it could fly at speeds close to Mach 16, or nearly 20,000 kilometers per hour, while carrying a payload of up to 2 tons. Such numbers, if proven, would put it in the same category as the most advanced intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs, owned by Russia, China, and the United States. The claim is striking when seen against the backdrop of Iran's previous policies. In 2015, senior officials publicly declared that the country would not pursue missiles beyond 2,000 kilometers, arguing that this range was enough to deter adversaries like Israel and U.S. bases in the Gulf. Yet, as Reuters reported in 2023, Iran's leadership increasingly views missile development as a shield against what it calls continuous threats from Washington and Tel Aviv. This shift in tone suggests a broader strategic ambition that extends far beyond the Middle East. Compared to earlier Iranian missiles, the Khorramshahr-5 would represent a massive leap forward. Previous models, such as the Khorramshahr-1 through 4, were classified as medium to intermediate range, covering between 2,000 and 4,000 kilometers. That was sufficient to strike any target in the Middle East and parts of Europe, but not North America. The Center for Strategic and International Studies, SISE, confirms that until now, Iran's most advanced operational systems fell far short of intercontinental reach. Yet skepticism runs deep. Independent confirmation of these claims is absent, and international analysts have long noted that Iranian state media sometimes exaggerates technical achievements. The Associated Press has pointed out that official launch videos occasionally recycle older footage, and announcements often lack scientific or engineering details that would normally accompany such breakthroughs. Without independent verification, the numbers remain questionable. Even if the missile could theoretically travel 12,000 kilometers, accuracy and survivability are major hurdles. To deliver a warhead effectively at such a distance, a missile must have advanced guidance systems, heat-resistant reentry technology, and highly precise engineering. According to The Guardian, only a handful of nations, including the United States, Russia, and China, have mastered these challenges to the point of reliable deployment. For Iran, achieving this would require both scientific expertise and significant testing, neither of which has been documented publicly. Despite sanctions and restrictions, Iran's missile program has made steady progress. Over the years, it has introduced solid fuel systems, mobile launch vehicles, and designs that resemble hypersonic capabilities. In June 2023, Tehran showcased the Fateh-1, a missile described as capable of piercing modern defense shields. Analysts at Jane's Defense Weekly, however, argued that its design still looked more like a traditional ballistic missile rather than a fully maneuverable hypersonic weapon. If the Khorramshahr-5 exists in the form described, its political and military implications would be enormous. The United States could respond by expanding its global missile defense architecture, particularly in Europe and the Pacific. Israel, which already maintains a layered air defense system, would likely accelerate upgrades to its Arrow 3 and Arrow 4 systems, both of which were developed in partnership with Washington to counter long-range threats. For Iran, the symbolic value of fielding an ICBM might outweigh its operational use. Such a capability would place it alongside a small, exclusive group of nuclear-capable states and could give Tehran greater leverage in future negotiations. North Korea has successfully used its missile program as a bargaining chip with the West, and observers suggest Iran may aim to follow a similar path, even if its weapons are not fully battle-ready.